for bout number 2 on the card tonight in the Ascendency Fighting Championships. Let's meet your next 2 fighters. First up, fighting out of the blue corner at 190 pounds. This is his kickboxing debut. He trains with Gorskikh Combat Sports from Columbus, Ohio, Zayd Abdullah. And his opponents, fighting out of the red corner, 185 pounds on the scale. Also, his kickboxing debut tonight. He trains at Knox Vegas from Knoxville, Iowa. This is David Gorskikh.
Cage door closed, and we are ready for bout number 2.
Here we go. Let's see what we got. 2 young bucks.
A little mild touch of the gloves,
nice
and a
leg
hard
kick.
leg kick.
And a jab, stiff jab, and to the body. He's putting together combos good. And another one to the body.
The experience showing early for Abdullah.
Now you take a couple of those leg kicks and a couple to the body, and then you start dropping that paw a little bit. You go for the head, and that was my next statement.
That's how you set it up.
To it.
Start low, go high.
Absolutely. Those hurt, man. Those leg kicks. Oof.
So we're checking to make sure if Gorskikh's good to go. We took one to the back of the head, a la Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier. I don't know if you remember that one, where Gaethje was able to wrap that head kick around to the back of Dustin Poirier's head and put him down for the BMF title.
Let's see if he continues to work low and goes back high.
Missed short there.
Oh, nice combination, though.
Head full of steam for Gorskikh.
Gorskikh returning with a nice combination and a body kick himself, and now he lets his head up with a jab. Oh, and just misses with a head kick.
Distance management from Abdullah is pretty good, but Gorskikh is coming in hot. Gorskikh is dropping that right hand when Abdullah is throwing that left kick to the body.
And that can be dangerous. That can be dangerous. Oh, right there.
That clapped him. You could hear that echo through the arena.
How's that?
I mean, is that something you can truly avoid, wrapping your foot around the back of the head?
You know, I'm no ref by any means, but I have a hard time. Oh, body shot after body shot after body shot.
For Gorskikh to eat those 2 head kicks and come back this hard, man, this guy's got heart.
He's tough. I like him already.
I was digging on his Instagram, and they were calling him the Russian bear.
Oh.
He is attacking like a Kodiak bear.
And Abdullah's doing great putting combinations together, too. That head kick was amazing.
Yeah. Ooh, but when you're dealing with a young kid with this much energy that hasn't taken damage like this, he can keep taking it.
Yeah, he does seem to take damage well, and that's important in a fighter's career.
Absolutely.
That's one of the things promoters look at is toughness, game. What kind of fight is in the dog? Do we want him back? You know, hey, both these guys are giving it all they got.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty impressed though with that head kick.
Oh,
I mean, he's got what 2 or 3 inches on him. Gorskikh does, and he just got right up there, right upstairs.
Man, you know, if I'm just walking around in my kitchen and I decide to throw a head kick, man, I feel like my legs are going to come out of my hip.
I'm breaking something. And it's going to be on my person.
Man, and Abdullah, you know, he looks like a good athlete, but I wouldn't imagine him being as limber as he is, man.
Wow,
he's
he
flexible.
got that foot up there, man, quick.
Man, that's what 3 years of training looks like. Got a little bit of bruising on the left arm of Gorskikh already.
Yeah, he took a hard kick to the arm.
And here we go, round 2. A little bit of a measured approach from Gorskikh this time. Wanting to mix it up, throw some kicks of his own.
It just doesn't look like an amateur kickboxing match to me.
Oh, it does
These
not.
guys look well tendered. And another one up high. And he returns the body kick with the
uppercut and a left. There's a knee
to the head. He's still working that body, man.
And we got Shajit Lama in the corner now of Abdullah, giving them a coaching experience here. right to the chin. Oh, followed it up with a straight left.
I mean, these two came to fight tonight.
No doubt about it. I'd like to see Abdullah control the cage a little bit more against Gorskikh.
You know, he's got to. He's got to if he wants to get back into rhythm. There he goes. There you go. But you're right. You know, put Gorskikh's back up on the cage a little bit. Yeah.
And that comes down to footwork at the end of the day. So while he's got all the tools to, you know, throw those kicks and punches.
He just took a knee to the body, a harsh one.
Good eye, good eye.
Abdullah with the jab, and he gets caught with the cross.
When you're hitting a guy with everything you got to imagine, like, man, he's got to get out of here soon. What does that do to your confidence?
You think about it, that's for sure. Like, what more can I do to this man that I haven't already done, right?
Instead of the Russian bear, we might start calling Gorskikh the Russian zombie.
Jeez, he just comes after you.
Just walking Abdullah down, regardless of what Abdullah's throwing at him.
You know, I would hate to be a judge in this fight.
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm glad I got this job tonight.
Yeah. Ooh, one after the bell from Abdullah.
It was close. It was close.
Yeah.
It was close.
He was mid-throw, right?
Yeah, nothing dirty there. I didn't see nothing dirty there.
And a big thing is our judges looking in between rounds at the composure of these fighters. Like, for Gorskikh to be able to handle all of that and look, you know, stand straight up and look like he's fresh for another round, how does that impose on the judges?
Does he look hurt?
Anything specific you want to see from Gorskikh in this next round?
I want him to close that distance a little bit and get another knee in there. Get him up against the cage a little more. I like how he's positioning in his body, but he's got to watch those return punches and that high kick.
Yeah. A flurry of punches from Gorskikh to the body.
Really likes the body.
Making Abdullah drop
now
that
upstairs.
guard. A jumping punch from Abdullah trying to get Gorskikh away from him. Abdullah's getting tired in there, I think.
Well, you know, it's a little bit of what you said before, too. You know, he's kicked him in the head. He's kneed him in the body. He's kicked his legs. I mean, what more can he do to this young buck who's in there just giving it all he's got?
Gorskikh's able to take some damage, and that leads to the question of how
nice
powerful are these shots? Man.
We can see from here the redness on the skin and the sound of the clap when the gloves
there
hit.
We
and
go.
Another one by Abdullah. He's coming back with a nice combo of his own.
Another burst of energy here from Abdullah, but he's backing up. Is he hurt?
I just think he's comfortable leaning up against that cage and maybe starting to get gassed a little bit like you were calling.
A good knee from Gorskikh. Separation call from the ref. Mouth hanging wide open for Abdullah, trying to catch his breath, but Gorskikh just continues to smother him.
Well, that's that body shots too, man. I tell you what, you keep landing those body shots and it just takes so much out of you.
Yeah. I'd like to see Abdullah establish that jab again. That was working really well for him to start the fight.
Absolutely. Crowd's yelling for knees.
Yeah, sounds like we got a lot of Gorskikh supporters coming out from Knoxville.
Well, yeah, hometown hero right now.
Yep.
He's fighting a tough opponent, man. He's seasoned. It looks like to me. I mean,
for only a little bit of training, you know, just not. I don't think he's even trained for over a year.
Body to the knee, and there.
Last 9 seconds. What can we see? Good strong knee. Right hand.
Look at this.
And that is it. Wow.
What a battle that was.
Oh my goodness.
What a war.
That was ridiculous.
Well,
yeah, we have our ring card drilled in there, but this is 3 2-minute rounds.
Did
here.
you see the look on Abdullah's face? He said, round what? No way. Get that card out of here. This thing's over.
Great to see these fighters embrace after a war like that.
That was a great fight. What a way to start out this evening, these two fights.
And we got one more kickboxing match after this one. Man, what an act to follow. These boys put it all out there for the fans.
Well, that's just it. What do you do next? You know, after seeing that fight, I mean, you better come out throwing guns because these boys are here to fight tonight.
Yes, sir. I know it's hard to get into the mind of a judge, but where do you see this leaning right now, Jake?
I'm gonna say Gorskikh's got a slight edge on this one, but I wouldn't be surprised if they called it a draw.
Wow, yeah. I think a draw might be a fair estimation. You know, Abdullah looked great in the first round and a half, but Gorskikh
he
was
closed
just
strong too in the third.
Oh, absolutely. He was able to get that another breath of fresh air to be able to close that third round. And now for the official decision, we go to PJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, first thing to do, put your hands together for both these fighters. On the red corner, David Gorskikh, the blue corner, Zayd Abdullah. What a fight! After a scorcher like that, 3 complete rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. The judges have given us a unanimous decision, all 3 scoring the fight for your winner out of the blue corner, Zayd Abdullah.
Wow. What a performance from Zayd Abdullah.
Crowd doesn't like it.
No, yeah. When you're fighting against a hometown kid, you know, it's tough. They're not going to be on your side no matter what.